If you look throughout Missouri, you will be hard-pressed to find very many schools that are dedicated to serving the population that we serve.
We have a population of students in this building that I think a lot of people in the city just want to just push aside. They need the alternative type of way to learn. And things cannot be just handed to them and say, you have to do this, because I say, it's got to have some purpose, it's got to have some meaning to them, and it's got to have something that says, okay, I understand that this is important now, and now I'm starting to see why it's going to be important in the future.
They have fallen off the track somewhere along the line for a number of reasons, but they are where they are. And we have said we will do everything we can to help those children achieve the competencies that they need to achieve.
Every morning when they come in, I don't know what they've experienced the night before. I don't know if they're coming from a home. They probably may not have had breakfast. A parent might have abused them, or whatever their circumstances are. There's so many challenges that are difficult for them to encounter. And I just think that DeLaSalle offers this opportunity of love. And we have a holistic approach to education here, which is so very, very important. It does recognize all the facets of the child.
A lot of our kids have been through a lot of different traumas, which can adversely affect them as they're growing up. Separation from parent, death in the family, mental health issues or drug and alcohol issues in the home. And when you don't have somewhere to talk about that stuff, it starts to become everyday life for you, and it can numb a kid.
For our kids, they have to get that, at least some of that pressure relieved, so that they can concentrate on the academic performance that we need them to concentrate on, which is why we have the behavioral health services, the addiction services, the early childhood development. All of those things help to alleviate that pressure so that the kid can then say, yeah, I can focus on algebra, or I can focus on my English.
We have a team of staff here that love these kids and care about these kids, and it gives them hope, I think, when they come here. I really believe that it gives them hope.
Before I came to DeLaSalle, I was angry, mean, didn't care about school, just went to school just to talk, run my mouth. But I came here, it's all types of help in different types of ways.
I love helping someone because I was those children once upon a time. We have given these teens an opportunity to graduate and to further their education, as well as just helping them be better parents to their children. So we definitely are starting to impact the community now.
DeLaSalle actually changed this community. The kids that go to DeLaSalle, they have a place to come to know that somebody actually cares about their education and is going to help them.
This is so easy. This is such an important thing for us to do here at DeLaSalle is to show that into the community, that look, when given the proper resources and the proper time and the proper environment, our kids exceed. They exceed. Maybe more than I ever would.
What we do here at DeLaSalle, which is amazing, is we individualize a plan to help the child get back on track, determine where they're at in their academic strengths and weaknesses, and then modify and help them to get these credits to get them back where they need to be.
Some schools want their kids to be good in school. We want our students to be good out in the community and to be active community citizens. We are helping kids reach their true potential. And usually to help someone reach their true potential, they have to feel supported, And then they also have to have good self-concept, good self-esteem to say, I am better than this.
DeLaSalle has really changed my life, and it made me want to go to school and figure out what I want to do in my life.
We need to have our children being educated here in their community, here where they grow, where they live. And I think that's the health of a community. You know, the way that Troost has transformed itself, and it's still growing. There's still ways for it to go, but there has been just an incredible amount of progress to having the people that live in this neighborhood feel valued by the rest of the city. And I think DeLaSalle had a big part of that by committing itself to remain in this community and to become a stable institution in this community.
The way the building is positioned, we now have a footprint and an impact in the Troost revitalization effort from 37th Street to Manheim. Before the expansion, we were able to serve a couple of hundred kids. We have the capacity to serve around 300 children now. But even at that, that's still not enough. And that's the sort of thing that still drives me a little nuts, is no matter how big we get, unfortunately, it's still not going to be enough to meet the need. But if we don't do it, I look behind me and there's nobody on deck, so it's us.